Hi, everybody.
All right.
Nick Rock Lobster here, and this is the first episode of the Rock Lobster RPGs. I don't know. That's so on brand. So I don't. We're going to be doing a campaign through a book, and as soon as the book's done, we'll decide if we want to keep going with this campaign, maybe switch over to a different system, try other things out. But for right now, we're going to start a new adventure, so let's go around the table. I'm just going to go clockwise how it is on my screen. So first up, we have Guy Andy Strickland.
Hi, how you doing? I'm going to be playing Salomon Palatine, the Phandalin Salamander. I'm a dragon-born paladin.
Very nice, very nice. Next up is Ezra Lambert. Lambert, sorry.
It's French, bitch.
Hello, I'm Ezra Lambert. I'm going to be playing Hale Pryor. He is a 25-year-old water genasi rogue.
Very nice, very nice. Next up is Ryan Moore.
Hello, everyone. I am playing Orbash Funmaker, an esteemed hill dwarf military man turned court jester.
All right, and
Did you say your last name is Funmaker?
yes.
Yes, he doesn't know what his original family, because he's been a jester for so long.
I feel like he needs like a confetti cannon or something.
Yeah.
When he enters the room, just
Yes, he does a lot of cartwheels.
Special.
He does a lot of cartwheels. So.
All right. Now, finally, is Megan Naughton.
I am playing Lilith Darkwan, who is a all-black tabaxi. Technically, the class is Ranger, but I'm more of a mercenary.
And I will be the DM, just a heads up for anybody that is watching, where if you're looking for Critical Role, this probably isn't going to be your thing, because none of us are voice actors, and I'm not super talented as a DM.
Fun. That's what matters.
So, yeah, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun here. So I guess we'll get started. So all of you are coming into town on a wagon service, like a carriage, I guess, called the Greyhound. And you're all coming to Saltmarsh for your own reasons. And you've kind of met on the Greyhound and kind of like, you haven't shared a bunch with each other, but you're like, okay, we're going to kind of watch each other's backs when we go into this new town because you don't know what to expect.
Is this like Stagecoach?
Yeah, like Stagecoach.
Bitchin'.
Right down the bus route.
Chatting with others isn't really my character. Did I just get like one-word answers?
Yeah,
I'm the only one trying to talk to Megan's character like boisterously, and she's not having any of it. I'm doing card tricks and shit.
Dagger.
Okay, so the Greyhound drops you off. Let me see if I can pull open my map of Saltmarsh, which I should have had open. It's going to be the Wicker Goat.
The Wicker Goat?
The Wicker Goat.
Oh, no.
Didn't choose the name.
Taking notes.
Did you choose the name Greyhound?
That I did. I came up with the Greyhound.
That's hilarious.
Point Nick. Good job.
Okay, so you're dropped off in front of the pub, and it's kind of what you guys want to do.
Make a beeline for the bar.
You guys are heading inside. So, you go inside, and it's a pretty typical pub. There are people sitting around drinking. It does have a very distinct, like, harbor town feel to it. Like, there's, fishing nets on the walls and steering wheel, like, ship wheels mounted and stuff like that.
And it's all unironically, it's like, oh, yeah, that, like, everything...
These things were hung sincerely.
It's like what we see, like, at a Red Lobster, just grown up. This is their life, man.
Yeah, this is for real. This is the real Red Lobster.
So it's not like shenanigans where it's ironic.
No, there's no irony here.
Who are you
So
calling an
I feel
Iron?
right at home.
Does anybody want to do like a perception check to see if you see anything in particular?
My perception's pretty high. I don't know about everybody.
Actually, I
My
can
perception is
look at your
+1.
passive perceptions. Hale and Lilith, you guys notice amongst all the kind of carousing, there's kind of a grizzled old guy in the corner who looks really shaken up. He's kind of just staring at his tabletop drinking. But he seems like not out of place here, but he doesn't fit in with the mood.
What's the mood?
Most people are kind of jovial, like fun, just kind of carousing, having a blast. And he's like, yeah, like a jaunty tune and an accordion.
Okay.
And he's just kind of got like a 1,000-yard stare going on.
Oh, you see some shit.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to this man and get to know him. Good sir, can I buy you a drink?
Huh? He looks up from the table, like kind of startled and bewildered, like, what?
A drink, sir. I would like to buy you one.
Well, I'll never turn down a free drink.
Sweet. I don't even need to use my persuasion.
He'll never need to persuade me of that. Have a seat. Have a seat.
This guy sounds so creepy.
Priorities.
Hi, little boy.
As I said, I'm not a voice actor. Have a seat, please.
Thank you, good sir. You look like you have plenty of stories to tell. Tell me, where are you from?
Well, I'm right here from Salt Marsh, and I have seen some things and some stuff. I don't recommend it.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell me about this quiet town we're in.
Salt Marsh is anything but quiet, friend. There's political turmoil, and the council is constantly at odds with one another, and of course there's the house.
The haves?
The house.
The house?
House.
Oh. Tell me about this house.
Oh, there's a house to the south of Salt. Wait, is it south? I believe it's south of Salt
Mention
Marsh.
Of a creepy house, like Salomon, like shows up with 3 pints and just kind of joins the table quietly and passes 2 out.
This is my good friend Sal. Say hi, Sal.
How you doing? I'm Sal.
Everybody in this sounds like Clint Eastwood or.
Well, personally, I was going for more of a Sam Elliott. Everybody from this town sounds like this.
Yeah, but there's this house south of here. It's been the talk of this town for years. It's sort of a urban legend of sorts. It's invaded by spirits, and I was hired by one of the council members, Anders, to go clear the place out, and I was not prepared for what I saw.
Interesting. How much were you hired for? If you don't mind me asking.
I mean, it's a little rude to ask somebody's income, but it was quite a reward that Anders offered. Are you familiar with Anders Salmore?
No, tell me.
He's a member of the council. There are 3 members that you should be familiar with that sort of run all of Saltmarsh. There is Anders Solmar, as I've said, Eleander Fireborn. He is the captain of the guard. He also works closely with Manistrid Copperlocks. She's the dwarf that runs the new mining operation in town. She's not on the council, but she has Eleander's ear, so if she wants something done, it will happen through him. The other 2, I was mistaken a moment ago when I said there were 3 council members. There are slightly more than 3.
Yeah, keep an eye
There
on
are.
Get it together, man.
I'm sorry, I've been drinking and I'm very shaken. Ada Owland. She is the senior member of the council. She's been on there the longest. And she is a traditionalist of Salt Marsh, as is the other member, Gellin Primewater. He is much more of a noble caste than the others. Kind of highfalutin, if you ask me.
I just thought of when you're doing the guy's voice that it kind of reminds me of, and it's Sam the Eagle from the Muppets who's been drinking.
Yes. This ship seems to be very ship-shape. Yes. Anyway, more grog.
If you're new to Saltmarsh, those are the people that you'll want to be familiar with and keep your eye out for, and gain their favor, if at all possible.
So that seems to be 4 council members then?
Manistrad is attempting to join the council to make it 5, but it has not been accepted yet, and it's a source of a lot of turmoil amongst them.
She's definitely whispering into Eleander's ear, though.
Yes.
So I'm not a part of this table, but I am at the bar nursing my ale, and I'm listening very closely to all of this.
After all this, he lifts his drink and sips it. If you wanted to gain the council's favor, I'm sure Anders would be willing to reward you for clearing that house. I may go with you. I don't know. What I saw there was quite unnerving.
Well, let me ask you, sir, what are your specialties if we do have you tag along with us?
Well, I'm a poacher by trade, so a hunter. I currently don't have my specialties in front of me, but they're written down on something called a stat block, but I don't know where it is currently.
Stat block. I know that family. Good.
Yes.
Good upstanding family.
From
Good
the
family.
Saltmarsh stat blocks.
Yes. But yes, I am handy with a sword or a bow, and I'm not known for cowardice, but that house is...
Do you have any history with the spirits?
Well, I went to clear out the home, and once I was inside, I was surrounded. Voices coming from every angle, specters lunging at me. It was terrible. It was horrifying. So
They didn't harm you in any way, though.
No, I very bravely retreated from the home.
I love that he just informed us that he specifically very bravely did it.
Very bravely. I
He
wasn't...
just wants to make sure we know that it was really brave.
Yes, it was extremely brave how I ran away. I didn't want you to think that there was any cowardice in me. But
No.
you'll do the same if you were encountered with such a thing.
Listen, friend, a lot of people have survivor's guilt. I don't want you to beat yourself up about it. You're alive today. Just because you ran doesn't make you less of a person.
I
Wow, that
appreciate...
accent changed a good
Oh, that was very...
That was...
Yeah, no, that
I like
worked.
that accent.
That was good.
Stick with that.
Lock onto that one.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
ahead.
we're here then.
Like, you made me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me feel good as well. I appreciate your kind words.
I felt safe.
I did.
Well, hey, I'm glad to be doing some good then, I
It
suppose.
sounds like you've had your fair share of surviving unfortunate situations yourself.
Yeah, I as a dragonborn, I can't grow hair, but I assure you it would be white from what I've seen.
Hark.
I don't want to talk about old times at the moment, but it sounds like this house needs a good cleaning.
Oh, it does need a cleansing, and you seem like you might be the people to do it.
I could
Yeah.
clean it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
now,
That you picked the right group here.
Now-
It seems that fate might have picked you for bringing you to my table.
yeah, which one of these people is fate?
No, not.
Oh,
It's more of a
you're
metaphysical
speaking
thing.
metaphorically.
Yes.
I was just having a little fun there.
Right. Oh, okay.
Little joke, yeah. Yeah.
A little bit of
Little
brevity. Brevity in this in these dark times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Lilith right now?
I guess I'm at the bar too, but like leaning with my back against it, and I'm cleaning a dagger.
I'm interested in your feline friend there. She is in quite a baller pose.
That's,
I don't know who he's calling a friend, but
Yeah.
Hey, what is our stranger's name?
Oh, the stranger's name. That's such a fair question to be asking me. My name is Barry.
Barry.
Very.
Barry.
Barry the poacher.
That's how they call me too.
Barry, we are very interested in checking out this house. Should we consult with the council before we head out there?
I wouldn't
Oh.
speak with the entire council just yet, but if you go to Anders Manor and speak with him, I'm sure he would fill you in on the details.
Without looking up for my ale, I'm gonna sort of call out, does the job pay?
Oh, I was about to say that. Oh, good. We're like,
I would like you guys say it in unison,
Yeah.
and he doesn't see
You both
where
just
it's
pop
coming
up?
from because you're both like hiding. The spirits are back.
The job pays, and it pays well. Again, I don't want to throw out any figures because it's not my place, but Anders would be able to tell you what your reward would be for doing such a heroic act.
Well, thank you, sir. I think we should go check out this Anders. What time of day is it, right? By the way.
I'd say it's like midday, like probably
Okay.
noon, 1-ish.
Okay, so this Anders should be available.
Yeah.
I'll throw back the rest of my ale and push away from the bar and follow.
All right, Sal, my friend, let's head out. Talk to this Anders.
All right, let's saddle up now.
Let's get
Let's
it.
ride. It's
I
just a
just-
walk down the street. I don't know why I'm being so extra about it.
But it's a saunter. You have a gait to your walk.
Yeah, a little bit of
Yeah.
a swagger. You
Yeah,
you don't mean to have it, but it's the weight of the sword belt. It just you have to walk a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to
Yeah.
swing a little bit, or else you're all out of. Anyway.
yeah, I get you.
What were you
What's
saying,
everybody's
Max?
like?
oh, I was saying that my character just kind of makes like a sucking teeth noise and sheathes her dagger and starts to silently follow you.
Just it's north of the bar. Kind of in that crowded city area. You don't have any problems finding. So
That's
you
what I call a manor. Good golly.
yeah,
Oh, I
you
see.
walk up the street and you come up to this house, and it's obviously very fancy. Well, maybe not fancy, but it's obviously large and rich and old.
Yeah, I like the little walkway going up, like with trees on either side. That's gorgeous.
Very picturesque town.
You walk up on the house. There are guards standing around the house, kind of minding the property. And as you approach, one of the guards comes up and goes, "Excuse me, how can I help you?"
Yes, good sir. We are here to see Mr. Anders Salavar about a potential job cleaning out the legendary haunted what is it called?
House?
The haunted house.
That's the word.
No. Is there a name for this house?
No, it's just the haunted.
Oh,
Haunted.
it's
It
that
just goes by
legendary, the legendary house that's
Haunted as
that's
fuck.
haunted at the edge of town.
Oh, you're going to go clean the house? That's very brave of you.
Are you 14?
What? No.
Alligator.
Hey, are you all right, son?
I'm perfectly fine. This is just how I talk.
First day on the job, huh, kid?
Or the bully from home movies.
So we could pass, or we could talk to the good minister. Or
Yes,
whatever his
but be aware that I am keeping my eye on you while you're here.
I do a card trick that lands on the other side, so he has to turn around, and he's like, "Ooh,
Do a performance check.
First
performance."
roll of the game.
I rolled a 19, and I have a +4 performance, so 23.
So 23. So you pull the cards out and you like flip them in the air, and then you do like that 52 card pickup thing at his face,
Yeah,
and they all go around his head,
right.
and he's like, "That was amazing what you just did. I've never seen such a card trick done before."
"There's more to where that came from, kid."
I clap him on the arm as we walk past. Hey,
How?
good job, kid. Both good work.
So
you're the right line of work, kid.
You approach the front door, and there's a large brass knocker on it that you can knock.
Okay, well, I can't reach it. So.
I got
Okay.
it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Clang, clang, clang.
Okay, the door opens, and there is a tall, well-dressed man. He's in a black, but basically dressed like a butler. He's got gray, slick-back hair and a very thin mustache. Looks a lot like Alfred from Batman the Animated Series, is kind of his whole vibe. Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Howdy. We're here to see the counselor.
And do you have an appointment?
No, sir. Can we make one for right now? Would that be...
That wouldn't be an appointment. That's just arriving somewhere.
I promise it is in his interest.
Do a persuasion roll, right?
All right. Another 19.
Well done.
Your dice are weighted.
23.
Your dice are weighted. Well, it's quite unusual for people to just arrive at the counselor's house, but I will lead you in. And he steps back so you can walk through the threshold.
The foyer.
Into the foyer. As you walk in, you notice the inside is very nicely decorated. It's obviously expensive, but not like gaudy. Like it's classy. This is straight class right here. The butler closes the door, and he takes a step forward and he goes, Master Solomar, there are visitors to see you. From upstairs, you see a younger than you expected man, human male. He looks probably to be about 17, 18, and he comes walking down the stairs, and he sees you, and he walks up, and he goes, Oh, hi everyone. Thank you, Scarin, for bringing them in. Would you mind getting some drinks for our guests? And the butler goes, and he kind of walks off.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Now you're speaking my language.
That's very kind of you. I can't hear my own voice with my headphones in, so it's like hard to keep track of my accent. So I'm just gonna talk normal. That's
You have,
very
like, a
kind of
little-
you.
Note next to your name. Like, what's my accent? Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's very kind of you, young master.
What's that note next to my name? Racist Asian. Okay, good. Thank you all for coming. It's very nice of you. My name is Anders Solomar. I don't believe I've seen you around town before.
That's because we're all out of town, and we're looking for a little bit of work, and we heard about that haunted house that you need to have cleared out.
Oh, quite an unfortunate situation, that. I sent Barry, who is our town's greatest poacher, out to clear the house, and I haven't heard from him since. I do hope he's okay.
He's doing okay.
Physically, he's fine.
That's such a relief. That's such a relief to hear. I was worried some tragedy may have befallen him. He told you about the situation with the house?
He gave
Yes.
us a
Yes,
rough
sir.
outline at best. If you could fill us in on a little bit more details, that would be excellent.
Did this
Yes.
pipsqueak send Barry to die?
If he did, I'm not telling you.
Get rid of fucking Barry.
Can we do like a perception check of
That would be insight, I think.
So yeah, you can go ahead and do an insight check if you want.
well, who's got the best insight?
I have it high. I don't know about anybody else.
I
I have
have
a
a +1.
I have a +4. Should I do
Yeah,
it?
wisdom is not a high stat for Salomon.
Nor mine.
So that's a 15.
Yeah, you don't sense any maliciousness coming from him. Like, he seems like he's being forthright. Oh, well, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that he's okay. And, the story of the house, it is a dark one. There used to be, it's all rumors and conjecture at this point, but there was once an alchemist that lived there who was in a fervent quest to discover the Philosopher's Stone and apparently went mad there. And ever since then, he stopped showing up around town. Nobody knew what happened to him, and the house has remained empty, and spectral voices and images have been claimed to be seen there. So I'm assuming that the alchemist went mad, and his evil permeated this property.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this has been decades. If not, it might be nearing the 100th anniversary of when this had happened.
Interesting. And since then, nobody has attempted to clear it out?
I mean, people have attempted, but they've all failed and run away.
They've all run away, so no one has perished in these
I mean, people have gone missing. There's no evidence that violence has befallen them, but they've never been seen again.
What's the commission on clearing out this house, the spirits?
Well, I would have to contact the rest of the council to confirm, but I'm sure that the council would be willing to pay you 200 gold pieces to clear this property out.
So that would be 50 each between the four of us then? Or
I mean,
200 apiece?
How you divide it would be 200 total. How you divided it would be amongst you and your party, of course.
Now, young master, if I can convince you, if I can guarantee you that we will absolutely clear out this house, can you make it 200 each?
Oh, that's far too steep. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. That's a 20.
I wouldn't be able to give you 200 each, but I would be able to double the money and make it 400 total.
That sounds fair. We'll take that.
I'd say that's mighty agreeable.
Great.
Very kind of you, young master.
That is wonderful. I do hope you safe journey to this place, and Scarin will see you out. And the butler comes back out, and he's like, yeah.
Was he supposed to bring us fucking drinks?
Yeah, he never brought us drinks, did he?
What an asshole.
Well, you weren't really
Like
there
just
long enough
walking in the room.
for drinks. Yeah.
We'll remember this. We'll remember this.
I'm sorry you couldn't stay longer for drinks and hors d'oeuvres, but the councilman has told me that you have quite an adventure to partake in. And he walks you to the front door and he opens it. He goes, "Please return once your quest has been completed." As you walk out of the house, you see Barry standing by the road. So you you talked to the councilman about the house?
Yes, sir, we did. And we're prepared to go out there and take on them spirits.
All right, I feel I need to go with you. I'll lead you to the house and I'll help you defeat those spirits.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, Barry. Let's, he puts his hood up. Let's get on the road then.
Let's keep in mind, he doesn't know that we renegotiated the reward, so.
I ain't saying shit if you ain't saying shit.
I ain't saying shit.
Like, keep a little distance from Barry. I'm getting weird vibes off the guy. I know he's kind of rattled, but he might be unpredictable.
Something ain't right with Aaron.
Yeah, I was planning on cheering him up with
right
cartwheels and shit, but...
Yeah.
You just want to do cartwheels.
That's how I travel. I just cartwheel all the way
Right, we're all
to the...
walking, but the bar is just one long cartwhell to the...
Well, see, that's
And I'm
why
not
your
going
movement
straight.
speed's 25 feet. You keep doing these goddamn cartwheels.
I'm
Use
not
your
going...
goddamn-
And I don't go forward. I just kind of like diagonal, zigzag with my cartwheels.
Fancy.
Okay, so he starts leading you south out of town. The road to the house winds through the rocky coastal terrain, often offering a view of the sea below. Low clouds press upon you, occasional patches of sunlight appear out over the water. A stiff wind blows in off the waves, carrying the briny stink of the churning salt water. You see the house approaching in the distance, and the decrepit house sits on the highest ground in the area. Around it, a stone wall has crumbled in many places, exposing the interior grounds. An ornate metal gate lies open at the end of the road, swaying slightly in the wind. Wild flora grows throughout the inner yard, but all the years cannot hide the evidence of a well-tended garden that once sat here. Near the house, the rotted wooden roof of a water well rises out of the tall grass. So Barry is looking very... He's obviously upset at approaching the house. He's like, oh, this is going to be bad.
Well, okay. I guess let's just, walk in.
Do you want me to sort of see if I can sneak in?
I'm gonna
Without
sneak
announcing
you.
ourselves?
Like, he can go first and I can go second. I think we're the most sneaky of the...
Yeah. Yeah, I'd prefer to not announce ourselves immediately. Just sort of see what it's like inside without
All right.
being very loud
Let
and proud about it.
The door might creak.
I am not doing well today. I got an 11.
Okay, so you walk up the front...
Down the door.
Yeah, you walk up the front porch, and as you hit a few boards, they kind of creak under your weight.
Great.
You grab the doorknob and you open it, and the door creaks as well as it opens. Not super loud, but enough for you to be like... As you guys start going towards the front, you notice Barry kind of hanging back. He goes, I think that I'm gonna bravely watch your exit and make sure that you have a clear way out of the house. I'll stand... I mean, if you want to give him a wedgie, you can, I guess.
Was that roll for athletics?
Yeah.
I think that would be a strength check or dexterity to get a good grip on the underwear. Are you guys going into the house and Barry's hanging outside, or how do you want to do it?
Yeah, well, we have to go in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm not gonna make this poor guy go inside. This guy's all right. He passed the test.
Okay, so the front door opens into a musty, dirty entrance hall. To your left, a corridor leads into the west wing of the house. The walls are bare and bits of smashed furniture lie upon the floor. Ahead of you, another corridor leads towards the rear of the house. A staircase on the eastern wall climbs to the next story, reaching it at a balcony that overlooks the entrance hall along its north and west sides. The stairs appear safe to climb, though the balcony rail is broken in several places. Under the stairs, at the north end of the hall, a third corridor leads east.
all right, let's split up.
Immediately split the party. Just go, all right, everybody go their own fucking way.
That would be such a fucking Scooby-Doo move. You're like, there's 4 ways we can go. Let's each take one.
I vote for upstairs just so we know if anything is up there before, if there's things upstairs and they see us go on a dead end to the back of the house, they can come up behind us.
All right. So we're gonna work from the top down. Then I'm totally into that.
Okay.
I personally like bottom up.
Yeah, that's the way we like. Anyway, that's the way we like to adventure.
So you want to stay on the... Wait. Are we going upstairs right now, or
We're going upstairs. I was making a sexual joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. Come on, man, get with it.
All right, Luda.
All right.
Buddha!
What you keep in that house?
Okay, so
But that staircase
So
dude, come on, man.
are we still trying to be as sneaky as possible, because I'm an Ophi dwarf, and
We can just walk. I mean, unless we roll like really well, it sounds like we're gonna creak all about. But
Yeah.
you guys head up the stairs. You reach the landing, the first landing, and there is a hallway going east of you, a hallway going west of you, and it looks like, so it kind of goes at there's a fork, sort of. You go east or you go north once you're on that corner of the balcony, if that makes sense. So the balcony over the living room, or the foyer or entrance hall or whatever, is a little walkway on the north and a little walkway on the west. So those lead to 2 different hallways.
Can I hear anything coming from either direction?
Yeah, you don't hear anything coming from any of the hallways, but all of you suddenly hear a shrieking scream from outside.
God damn it. Barry's getting eaten alive.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
does it sound like Barry?
Is he bravely screaming?
He's bravely
Hey, man.
screeching in horror.
Okay.
All
Can
right,
we
let's
see?
go.
Can we see him from anywhere?
I'll run to a window, but
I'll
I
run
mean,
to
we
the
can-
wall.
Lilith, you dart to the right to the window, and you look outside. You're trying to look at an angle out the window so you don't get the best view, but you see his arms and legs flailing as he disappears into a bush, like a hedge outside.
Alright. So I look and under my breath, I'm just like, this fucking guy. And then I like look over my shoulder at the rest, and he's like, what race is Barry?
He's human.
The dumb human is screaming and flailing about. Should we go rescue him?
Shit. I go running outside.
All right, so is everybody following suit, or?
I'm with Sal. I'll run with Sal.
Okay. So you all run back down the stairs and out the front door, and you go around. If you're coming out the door, it would be to your left. So you go around the corner of the house to the bush where you saw Barry getting pulled in, and he kind of stands up out of the bushes, and he's covered in like furry things. I guess you see well enough what it is. He kind of looks like the guy in Critters 2 when they attacked him in the bunny suit. He's got a bunch of weasels hanging off of him, and they're like ripping at his skin.
What the fuck? I'm gonna start swinging on some fucking weasels, I guess.
Yeah.
Can I do a animal
holding on.
handling to try to calm them down and get off of him?
All right, Lilith, do your thing.
I roll at like a 1 and I eat him alive.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. So you kind of walk up to where Barry's being attacked, and you're staying very calm and very soothing, and you kind of go, psst, 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 psst. Like, hey, like you would do a cat that's getting fucking, like, huh. And the two that are standing next to him immediately, like, kind of calm down, and they're still ready to attack, but they're not actively attacking him. And the one that was on his leg jumps down and kind of joins the other two. So they're all just kind of like, huh?
Little
But
days.
the one that's on his fucking neck is still like going to town.
Oh,
Pull this.
I
I'm gonna
have
pull this fucking weasel off.
I have good acrobatics. I could jump over there, grab it, and then like kind of throw it off of him.
You want to like do a cartwheel over to him
Cartwheel into a back handspring, grab that last weasel,
and fling it.
and fling him off.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check. Let's see how this goes.
Oh my god, I cannot. All right.
Is this another 20?
It's a 1 or a 20.
He rolled the ceiling fan.
Oh wait, hold on. There we go.
It's another 20.
God damn.
It's a 20 plus 3, so 23.
You do your cartwheel. You go into a back handspring. As you're going over the top of Barry's head, you grab the weasel off of his shoulder. You land into a spin and fling it, and it just like flies off the cliff towards the ocean, and it's gone.
All right.
And
We
the
saved
other
Barry.
weasels are like, the fuck just happened? Like, and they kind of run away.
Pick Barry up. Is he
Oh, Barry's
alive?
standing.
Hey, buddy.
He's bleeding pretty bad. He's like, little rat bastards.
I just quietly scoop up like a big handful of dirt and go over to his neck and go slap on the
Ah,
Stop the bleeding.
Don't be stupid, it will stop bleeding.
Oh, she's Russian now. Oh, okay.
That's what Dark One always was, just sometimes I'm lazy.
Thank you for handling those damned hairy weasels.
Oh, damn hairy weasel.
I appreciate your assistance. I think I'll be okay now. You should head in and thwart the evil in there. I think I'm gonna go home.
Are you doing okay there, friend?
Bravely get some rest.
This voice is making my throat very sore. I'm going to go home and rest. And he kind of turns and just starts walking down the road back to...
You're a real one, Barry.
Yeah, I don't know why I like that guy. He's all right.
All right, he kind of walks off down the road back towards town.
So great that alone on the way back to town, he was just like jumped by weasels again. Walked into town and they're all everywhere.
Those other three are stalking him now.
They just regroup.
He leaves, and you guys are all kind of standing outside. So do you want to just go back to what you were doing before Barry so rudely interrupted you?
Yeah.
So, okay,
All
yeah,
right.
let's go back in, and hopefully
Roll
we're
this.
not distracted by, physical world shit anymore.
You go back into the house upstairs. So you're kind of where you are at the point before Barry interrupted you. So you can go east down a hallway, west down another hallway, or north up a hallway that breaks off from the western hallway.
I don't think it really matters to me.
Well, I'm always a fan of the West myself.
So as you're walking along the balcony, about 10 feet from where the top of the stairs are, the wood of the balcony crumbles under your feet, and you do a quick jump back, and the balcony collapses in front of you. So you
Shit.
avoided falling through the floor.
Yeah. All right. Is there a way across still, or is the?
It's
entire
not a
balcony-
big... No, it's about 5 feet. You could jump over it pretty easily.
All right. Do I have to give you a check for that, or is that short enough where I can just do it?
Yeah, I would say all of you could just jump over it pretty easily.
All right.
So you all hop across the little gap, and you continue going west. When you reach the western hallway, you see that there are 2 doors on the southern wall.
Okay, adjacent rooms.
Yes.
Okay.
All
I
right.
totally forgot to introduce my little dragon movie.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I have an animal companion,
Oh
and
no.
it's a little dragon, like a miniature dragon, and
I love
her name is Myra.
You get to the door, and you open it. What was once a fine master bedroom now stands decayed. Some of the floorboards are missing, and there is rubbish scattered around. A tall wooden wardrobe stands against the wall opposite the fireplace.
Can I investigate the wardrobe?
Yes, you can. Give me an investigation.
I hope there's like a sweet cloak or some sweet boots in there. 16? Is that good enough?
Okay. You open the wardrobe, and inside, there's a ragged, kind of stained-looking cloak hanging on one of the pegs, and there is a pair of leather boots. The cloak has a design of, coiling ivy on the outside of it.
Cool.
Boots
Does
neat.
anyone do a magic check?
What'd you say, Megan?
I said, are the boots cool?
Oh, they're just cracked leather boots. So no.
I'm probably gonna take that cloak, but if somebody wants to detect magic first, then it's not a bad idea.
Like I can detect good and evil, but I don't know if that really works on magical items.
You could do an arcana check on it. 21, you don't sense anything magical about the cloak.
I swooped that cloak.
Do you put it on?
No, I put it I have a side satchel and
Okay.
with my drug candy.
So you grab it, and as you start stuffing it into your bag, a bunch of yellow mold spores fly off the cloak. And you have to give me a Constitution saving throw.
17.
17's good.
Is that good enough to ward off spores?
Yeah, you didn't get poisoned.
In response, I just go.
Okay, so yeah, you
Hairball.
safely put it into your bag. Give me a nature check.
15.
Okay, so being a ranger and knowing about nature, you recognize the yellow mold for what it is, and you know that if you take it out of your pouch in the sunlight should neutralize the mold.
You got like a gas bomb inside of a pouch now. Be like,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
yeah,
Perfect.
you
Okay, so that's pretty much all there is to see in this room if you want to move on.
All right.
back same
Door
order as
number 2.
before. Everybody racked up behind me. Okay, let's check this out. Click, click.
Okay, so the next room. Rubbish is scattered around what it was once a fine guest bedroom. There's evidence of rodent infestation, and webs hang in the corners. A 4-poster bed stands against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its woodwork is worm-ridden, and the curtains that once screened the bedroom are torn and stained. There is no bed linen, but the bed is mostly intact.
Perception check.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, good lord. I
That's
rolled a
promising.
1. A proper
Yeah.
1.
I see that.
You're not even sure if you're in a house.
Can I give it a shot?
Yeah, go for it.
I get caught up in looking at the dust go through like filtered sunlight. Just
16.
So you're definitely in a house. Looking
Hold on,
around.
He gets a 1 and we're in a house, and I get a
Yeah.
16 and we're in a house?
No, I said he wasn't even sure if he was in a house.
Oh, okay.
No, you look around the room and there doesn't seem to be anything of specific note in
Okay.
here.
All right. Continue down the corridor, I guess.
Where are all
Yeah.
the ghosts? Where's
Okay,
all the
so
friends?
that was the end of the western hallway. So you would have to come back east to the balcony where that hole in the floor is. So you can either go north or you can go east.
Jump over it and go east.
Yeah,
Let's go north.
that's what you want to. You want to go north?
Yeah.
the north it is.
So heading north, you come to another hallway where there are again 2 doors. These are on your right-hand side, and it looks like the hallway opens up to a room at the end of the hall.
Okay.
Check the rooms first. Do you want to go all the way down to the end?
Well, we'll make our way down there, but might as well check the 2 rooms.
Okay.
All right.
So you come to the first door, you open it up. Damp mold covers portions of the walls and ceilings in this large bedroom. And rubbish, by the way, they use rubbish so many times in this adventure, and it just seems weird that they didn't have another word for trash. But
the debris, the trash.
yeah, anything. Get a
Refuse.
thesaurus, bro. The rubbish is strewn liberally around the floor. In the center is a single mattress that has been badly torn, from which stuffing protrudes. Under the window sits a large wooden chest. The timbers split in its lid closed.
Okay. Can we
Well, that seems ominous.
investigate to see if there's any traps on there?
Or if it's a fucking mimic.
Yeah, who wants to investigate it?
I've got a +0 to investigation, so
I have a -1.
I have a -1.
I have a +4.
Oh,
All right.
it
And then
appears
I'll roll
Lilith is your investigator.
Yep.
Thanks, Miss Kitty.
17.
So you investigate the chest. You notice that it is not locked. So you open it up, and inside is a pile is a pile of moldy rags, not dangerous, ragged clothing in styles that were never in fashion, and a bundle of documents that are so old they're like worn away. They're just garbage.
So I'm kind of getting this feeling that perhaps Barry might not be well in the head, because he said it was the single most terrifying experience of his life, and he said there were spirits all around attacking him and all that, and all we found is some moldy clothes.
Yeah, maybe he started with the basement.
Perhaps.
Is that a euphemism for being unwell in the head, or you mean the literal basement of the house?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I meant literal.
Did you want to go to the next door down the hall?
Yep, door number 2.
Yeah.
Door number 2. Okay, so you open the door.
A brand
This-
new car.
This room appears to have been used for storage. A large, ill-made oak chest stands under the window, its lid closed. Elsewhere in the room lie 3 broken wooden chairs, 2 splintered wooden buckets, and a mildewed sack. Just inside the door, you find a pair of pants and underwear that appear to have been placed there only recently.
Ooh, somebody got it on.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Let's
Yo,
investigate the underwear.
Maybe
we-
somebody is going skinny dipping, and we can do the dick thing of like taking all of their clothes and holding on.
Yeah.
To them.
Yeah.
We'll leave them a newspaper or something so they at least can cover up their shame.
Here is one small potato sack.
There you go.
Give them the
you're
mildewed
now-
sack that's in the room. Okay, so you guys want to look around, investigate?
Yeah,
What's up?
Yeah.
Let's investigate that chest.
Yeah, I agree.
That's you, Megan.
I'm not going to be any help here.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get?
Oh, I rolled a 1, so.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay,
plus.
She trips and falls headfirst into the
Where
chest.
am I?
yeah. You and actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and give it to you because you open the chest and there's nothing really in there. There's a tangle of clothing and, as it says here, an inordinate amount of wool socks.
Okay.
Thing.
Don't know why.
It could be helpful if it gets cold and
Yeah, there you go.
I can try one.
They got to be moldy as fuck, though. Like, how this place been abandoned for 100 years?
Yeah.
I mean, like, hill dwarves are different than dragonborn by all means. I don't even wear shoes.
I got a high constitution, so
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Go for it.
I can wear mildewy socks.
Yeah.
All right. Orbash takes a pair of mildewy socks and puts them in
You
his
can
sack.
do that.
No, I put them straight on.
Oh, you put them right on. Okay. Yeah.
Like
Alright.
over
Cool.
his boots.
Over your boots.
No.
Ow,
I'm gonna
why?
use them. I'm gonna use them for sock puppets later.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. You could use that
Yeah.
for a performance.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like
All
that.
right. That's cool.
Nice.
I dig it.
Nice.
So anything else in this room? You still got the pair of pants and underwear.
Was Ezra gonna do an investigation?
It was a 5, so
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you look at them and you're like, yeah, those are pants and underwear.
those are pants.
I rolled a 14. What race did this? Is a normal size humanoid? Is it like for a gnome? Is it for a giant?
No, they
Like tiny clothes.
tiny clothes. No, they're regular
Underwear.
medium. What would it be called? Medium.
Medium
So like,
humanoid?
yeah,
Yeah.
Adult size.
adult
All right.
size. Yeah.
Big
Okay.
boy. Big boy.
I was like, well, you wear adult size, but you're kind of short. So fucking this could be fucking anybody's. All right. Well, down the hall we go, I suppose.
So you go through, you come to the end of the hall, and along the north wall of this area, a staircase descends to the ground floor, or the rear of the house. The treads appear to be loose and perilous. Another staircase along the east wall climbs to the upper level. This stair has mostly collapsed. Only the lowest 6 steps are intact, and there is no easy access to the hole in the ceiling to where the staircase used to lead.
Okay. So you're saying there is like an attic area?
Yes,
Where
but the stairs are kind of busted, so you would have to do like an athletics check to like jump and pull yourself up.
Okay. I could do an acrobatics check.
I think it would be more athletics because climbing
I-
falls under athletics.
Okay.
I can help people get up. Like I can like give you a boost up if that'll help. Like with advantage, maybe.
How tall are you?
Pretty goddamn tall. I'm like 6'6" or something.
Okay.
Not the tallest dragonborn, but I'm pretty tall compared to other races.
If I get on his back high enough, I can acrobatics just jump right up onto there instead
Okay.
of having to pull myself.
Yeah, I'll
just
allow
put your
it.
hands on my shoulder and I'll cut my hands. You step on it and I'll give you a fucking boost up there.
All right. I am
All right.
attempting to flip
So,
up into that area.
Andy, you give me an athletics because it'll be
Athletics,
your
got it.
strength to lift him up, and then Ryan give me an acrobatics to see if you can like flip off of his hands into the attic.
Ooh,
All right.
nice roll.
That'll be a 21.
Okay, Ryan.
Okay. Oh, the 13 total.
Okay, Sal kind of grabs you by the foot. He lifts you up super easy, almost
Yeah.
too easily, and when you flip, you kind of underestimate it. So when you flip up into the attic, you kind of land on your chest,
Okay.
And you like kind of hit the ground a little bit, and you're like, ah, fuck. Like you're fine, but you didn't stick the landing super great.
But I made it to my destination.
Yeah, you made it into the attic.
Aw.
Aw, it's a weasel that craves blood.
That's a little scary.
This is the thing that Megan does. She does little illustrations of the campaign as we go.
Okay. All right.
So you land on your chest.
It's dark in there.
You're the only one up there. You have night vision, right?
I have dark vision. Yes.
Yeah.
Do we all have dark vision?
I do not.
Yeah.
He does not.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the gaping hole in the floor shows where the top of the staircase used to lead before it collapsed. There are grimy cobwebs on the walls and ceiling, and the floor is covered with broken furniture and other, wait for it, rubbish. Several holes in the roof allow dim light to enter this large room that extends the length of the house. 2 sacks lie heaped in the northwest corner.
Does anyone else want to attempt to come join me? I wouldn't be able to really pull anyone up because my athletics is. Yeah. I mean, I could attempt to.
I can still give a hand if you guys want to get up there.
How high up is it?
It's like a roof, so he would be pretty much boosting you up, and then you would have to give an athletics to climb up, or an acrobatics to jump up like Ryan did.
Okay, I'll get launched.
All right, so Andy, give me another strength roll, and Megs, give me an either acrobatic or athletics. It's your choice.
And Myra can just flutter up.
Yeah.
You're right with you. Acrobatic. No, wait. I'm athletics. That's right. All right, Miss Kitty, you're next. Oh, shit. That's 11.
Oof.
Well, it's better than 10.
14.
Sal lifts you up. It's a pretty easy lift, so you get lifted fine. You do your jump off. You kind of bump into Orbash because he's just getting up from being on the ground, and you kind of bump into him, but not damage-inducing. But you both kind of land on your butts after you bump into him.
I don't do the cat thing where I'm hanging on and my little feet are like desperately.
Well, that would have been an athletics if you were trying to pull yourself up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Sorry,
and
toe beans threw me off.
After you land, you hear a rustling from behind you, and you both turn to see 6 sturges had been clasped like bats to the ceiling in the attic behind you. And the noise of Ryan flipping into the attic caught their attention, and there was only enough time to throw Lilith up before they started to come at you. So now there are 6 Sturgis coming at Lilith and Orbash in the attic.
Okay.
Hale, you ready?
Hey, what are Sturgis?
So Sturgis are where's my fucking notebook? They are kind of like mosquito bats. They look like they're fleshy, and they have long proboscis that stick out their face. If you Google Sturgis, one will likely come up.
So how many of them are there?
6.
How far away?
They're going to be on you in like a second. So I will give Sal the chance to throw Hale up, and then we're going to roll initiative.
Can I ready a weapon?
Yeah, if you both want to like ready a weapon while he tries to throw Hale up, you can do that.
Okay. I get my rapier out.
So, Sal, give me a strength roll, and Hale, you can do either an athletics or an acrobatics. It's kind of up to you.
You want strength? I'll give you some strength. I was doing athletics before.
God, I cannot.
Oh no, do athletics. Then.
I got a 9 acrobatics.
Okay.
I cannot roll for shit today. Am I using the right die?
Son of a gun. Does it go to 20?
It does go to 20, so I guess I am.
Yeah, that one. My strength check was 12, and then I went to athletics, and it's 8.
Okay.
I'm not having
So,
a good day.
so your throw wasn't great, and Hale, your jump wasn't great. So
Nah.
he
Just like fall on top of each other.
he lifts you
Yeah.
up, and you go to kind of jump, but his hand slipped, so you grab onto the edge of the hole, so you're like halfway up. It's at your waist, but your legs are dangling the way that
Great.
Can I try
Meg's-
to pull him up?
well, you got Sturgis. You can't have your weapon ready and pull him up.
My weapon was just going to be my claws. So
Oh,
already.
then yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I
But
want to bitch flap a Sturgis.
everybody roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Bing bong.
I feel
That's
like-
not the best.
Well,
I got an 8.
what is
It falls.
Andy is still below us though, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
Ooh, I got a natural
12.
20.
12.
hell yeah.
Man, fuck out.
Plus
I
what?
I swear to God. Do you want to see it again?
no, I believe you.
No. plus-
Okay. So 21 for me.
Ryan is sucking all of Ezra's like good
Yeah, you're
rolls
taking all
away.
my dice, Juju.
And it sucks because this is where you're supposed to shine more than me.
I know.
I rolled a 14.
You're gonna be able to attempt to pull Hale up, but that's gonna be your action for the first round of combat to do that.
I kind of say, "Hale, would you like to come up?"
I sure would.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'll use my
Yes.
action.
So, well, here we go. So, Orbash, you actually get the first move.
God.
So they're
Cartwheeling to them.
flying at you kind of like in a flying V formation. So if you want to swing at the one at the head or
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to just swing at the general area that they are coming at me from.
Okay.
So, yeah, I definitely.
that does not hit. That Sturge, so you swung at it and it missed, and now it's going to attack you. You are hit
20
for... Yeah. You are hit for 7 damage.
Fuck.
That's a lot of damage.
And it attaches itself to your body. So basically it flew up and it stuck its proboscis in your chest, and now it's latched onto you.
Maybe we could have stopped somewhere for healing potions.
He was at full health, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that was max.
Oh, damn.
I only had 12 hit points, so now I have
True.
5.
Yes. Correct. All right. Off to a grand start.
Okay. Next in the order is another one of the Sturges. And it's going to go after Lilith.
Has she pulled me up?
No, it hasn't been her turn yet.
Oh, okay.
If I can like pull you up like super fast, and you're in the air with your weapon like and stab.
What's your AC?
13.
It hits and does the same thing to you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be in your back because you're bending over to help Hale up. So you take 6 damage.
Okay.
How many did I say it took from you, Ryan?
7.
Mine, it's 6. I misadded.
All
Okay.
right. So you want me to add 1 to my hit
No,
points?
yeah, add 1 to your hit points. So you and Lilith
Okay.
have both taken 6.
Okay, gotcha.
Lilith, give me a strength check. Or athletics, I guess.
18.
Okay, so you pull Hale up, and you pull up hard enough to throw Hale over you as you land on your back.
What?
When you land, so like flings her or Hale basically. When you land on your back, the Sturges that's on your back gets crushed by your weight and dies.
What a happy accident!
That's what my mom calls me.
Hale,
Oh.
Hale, you manage to fly through the air and you smack into another one of them.
Dope.
And that one is also killed by you flying into it.
Now, is this badass or like he flew through the air and just like smacked into it?
I see it more Stooges than Transporter. So
Okay.
All right.
So Hale, you're gonna you land on one and crush it, and then you get up, and now
How many
you can
are
attack. There are 4 left, and one is currently attached to Orbash and is sucking blood from his body.
Okay. I would like to try to get it with my rapier.
The one that's on Orbash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
I'm gonna do
Don't
my
miss.
best. I know.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh God. Oh God.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, no. Okay.
Can I do a card trick?
Okay, so
This gig sucks. Get it? Because I'm being drained of my life.
So-
I'm blacking out.
Hale goes to stab the Surgus that's attached to you, misses, and hits you right in the collarbone area, and you take 2 damage.
Nice. Friendly fire. Friendly fire.
I can't believe I rolled a 1.
I
Don't roll a
can't.
1. I rolled a
Orbash
1.
knew the rifts before he joined us, so
Okay,
I didn't
Next.
choose to swing a rapier at the thing attached to my neck.
next in the order is Sal.
I'm coming, you guys. Hold on.
I'm gonna find another way up.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna. see if I
Yeah,
can
give me
scramble
an
my way up.
athletics check.
You want athletics? You got it, buddy. Here we go. Bing bong. Flat 10.
Okay, so you're able to jump and lift yourself up, but that's all that you really have time
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
like I use my movement to jump, and I use my action to fucking
to pull
climb.
yourself up.
So he's
yeah.
in
I like-
mid pull up.
Yeah.
So
So
he's
I'm-
up on his feet in the attic,
Oh,
but
yeah,
he
okay.
doesn't get an attack.
Yeah, that just
Gotcha.
took all my action economy is to get up there,
Okay, so
which is fine because now I'm a target, and that'll.
now it's another Sturge's turn.
we all turn up and Sal's just like wiggling up here.
So
Hold on. This arm is
I'm-
fucking heavy.
Fight's over, Sal.
So Hale had stabbed Orbash, and
Sorry, bro.
a Sturge came to attack Hale, and when he stabbed Orbash, he goes, "Oh shit, like my bad." And when he pulls his arm back, the Sturge misses Hale just barely. Like your reaction to stabbing Orbash got you out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Now there's one more. Yeah, and the other Sturge attempted to attack Sal, seeing Sal getting up into the attic, and missed. So now it is Orbash's turn again, and you still have this thing on you.
All right. Would I need an athletics check to try to rip this thing off of me?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, give me a strength. So roll your 20 and add your strength modifier.
7 total.
Yeah, you grab the thing and attempt to pull it off you, and the proboscis comes out a bit, and then your
Stretches my skin.
grip slips, and then it sinks back in, and you're like, "Fuck!"
Ow. Son of a bitch.
Okay, so next is the Sturge that is attacking you.
Oh,
So
good.
the way this works, you lose. It doesn't have to hit because it's in the act of hitting you,
Okay.
and you lose 4 more health.
That's all I had left. So,
So you're at 0.
yeah.
It starts sucking your blood even more, and you go kind of like, and then you fall back, and you land on the ground.
This is okay. This is nothing we can't come back from.
Oh, okay. When I did that, it changed to death saves.
Okay, yeah. So what's going to happen now is you're doing death saving throws. So each time on your turn, you're going to roll to see if you die.
I just don't know how to reflect that. Oh, okay. Here we go.
I'm concerned,
Yeah.
guys. Next up
I'm not. We'll be
is
fine.
next up is Lilith.
Is the Sturge that's on top of Ryan, is it still attached?
Yeah, it's still sucking his blood out.
I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow.
Shoot it with an arrow? Okay.
Maybe, or I'll kill Gorbeck.
That's 2 death savings throw if you get hit while you're unconscious. Just, I want to bring that up.
Thank you.
Just scratched off. Just roll a natural 20 and you'll be back up with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll a natural 20. You'll be fine.
You've gotten enough today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it didn't really count.
Exactly.
You have cats creeping up on you.
That's a 16. Does a 16 hit?
You see Orbash fall back, and you take your bow and you stretch it out. Yeah, pretty much doing what Ryan's doing right now.
Straight on top of me?
Yeah, and you shoot, and it nicks it in the neck. It breaks its proboscis off in Ryan's chest, and then it rolls off his chest and dies.
Oh, okay.
And next is Hale.
Is there still
3.
There's still 3?
There's still 3.
Okay, and where are they?
These ones are just kind of flying around. They haven't attached to anybody yet. So I'd say they're kind of all within your range.
Okay. Obviously, rapier was not the play. So maybe I'll use something a little less
Stabby?
big.
Okay.
I've got daggers. And I can throw them.
Okay.
I can throw them 20 feet. So I'm gonna try to hit one of them with a throwing dagger.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a 14 then. I threw the stab and got a 14.
Okay.
Threw the dagger and got a 14.
So you throw the dagger, and it goes end over end, and instead of sticking into one of the sturges, it kind of neatly cuts one of their heads off, and they fall out of the air.
Now, do I have a space to go retrieve my dagger, or not yet?
Yeah, you can attack and then move. So yeah, you can, do, a little, roll move and pick up your dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nice.
next in the order is Sal.
Ah, shit. We already got one down. Fucking Orbash. I'm going to use my movement.
Fuck you, man.
God damn it. God damn it, Orbash. Why are you down? I run over, and I lay on hands,
Okay.
and I will give you 1 health point and bring you back to life. You are conscious again, friend, but super squishy, so you should heal yourself.
All right, I am back in the game.
All right, that's my movement, that's my action, and I
Don't
don't
do
have
something
any...
like stub your toe, because it's going to just put you right back.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
be KO'd.
I can't even cartwheel right now, so.
Yeah, just take the dodge action, hang out, maybe
You
do some
can't
stretching.
even cartwheel?
No, man.
That's a
I'm at
fucking
1.
tragedy.
I know.
All right. One of the sturges saw what Hale did to its brother, and it's mad, and it goes to attack Hale.
I mean, or sister. We don't know.
Fuck.
It's true. Don't assume the Sturgis gender.
Yeah, that's not
Tony,
fair. That's not
can
fair.
you not be such a terrorist? Come here.
What's your AC, Hale?
My AC is 14.
Okay, so it swoops down at you, but you duck out of the way, and it doesn't hit you. So the other one sees Sal rushing over and waking you up, and it goes to stick into Sal's back. What's your AC?
That will be an 18, friend.
Your AC is 18?
That's correct.
We've got heavy on.
With my shield
Oh,
and
yeah.
my chainmail, I am at an 18.
Yeah.
It hits. So it swoops down, and right above where your plate mail is, kind of like where your brainstem is, it sticks its proboscis in and latches onto your back.
The motherfucker got through my chainmail.
And
The
you
hell?
take 6 damage.
Heard that, 6 damage.
What's your hit
Right.
max?
I'm at 11 currently.
Oh, so 17 is your max?
Yeah.
I'm at 5 right now. My max.
Oh.
Max. Is
Oh, your
11.
max was 11? Wow.
Okay. So, back at the top of the order is Orbash.
I mean, what can I? I'm still laying down, right?
Yeah, but you can use half
You can get
movement
up.
to get up.
Okay, half movement to get up.
Okay, and then?
Grievously wounded.
Then what can I do with my other half move?
You can attack.
Like ready a weapon?
No, you can attack. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you've
gonna
got.
hold my hand out. Just slap yourself with it.
Okay.
I don't have the energy for much.
So you get half your movement, then you can attack.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
There's still 3, right?
There's 2 now.
There's 2. One's on Sal.
Yeah, one is attached to Sal's back. Do you want to attack the one attached to Sal?
No, I'm not. I don't want to hit him.
You don't want to stab him the way I stabbed you.
Exactly. You should have aimed for the
Sorry.
back, Ezra.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so your move.
All right.
Roll your
I
attack.
panicked.
11.
So you kind of swing wildly at the one that's still flying around.
Fluttering.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you've had so much blood loss that you're kind of dizzy, and you're just like, you don't hit it.
But I don't accidentally hit someone else, right?
No, none of that. Lilith, your turn.
How far is Sal from me?
You can get to him.
Is the little Sturges pointed upwards, or is he on top?
He's on the back,
on my back.
on his neck,
Yeah, working
Yeah.
my way through my chain.
dangling around.
Yeah.
Oh, so Sal's standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do like a round and jump and grab it with my claws and
Okay.
rip it.
I've been pounced on by a cat before. I know what this feeling is. Bonk. Hey, what the fuck?
13. Is 13 enough?
So you run over
Did I kill him?
and you try to grab it, but Sal is kind of moving around because he's trying to get to it, and you miss grabbing it. Next is Hale. Hale, your move.
So is there only one left, and it's on Sal?
There are 2. There's one flying around, and there's one
Okay.
on Sal's back.
I'm gonna throw another dagger.
At
Try
which
to get
one?
The one that's flying.
Okay.
I'm done trying to save my friends.
That is such a sad sentence.
I know, it really is. 17.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. Yeah, you hit it square in the chest, and your dagger sticks into the wall and like pins it against the wall, and then
Yeah.
it just.
Good,
Oh, it's like modern art.
There you
This is
go.
all-
And then I'm gonna go grab the dagger.
When you pull the dagger out, it hits the ground and kind of like flops onto your boot, and it's a little gross.
It does that curl up thing, like.
It's like the Family Guy throwing the
The frog out the window with the
Yeah.
shoebox. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So Sal, it is your turn.
All right. Well,
Can I make a
let's get this-
suggestion?
Well,
Can I-
yeah.
Just fall back.
Fall back. Oh,
Just
you mean
fall
like
back?
fall on the fucking thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I got an idea though. So I pull out my. Oh, this is the last one, right?
Last one, yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna. Shit. I
Gonna
guess I
shit.
wouldn't have any.
I don't think.
Yeah,
shitting
yeah, I'm gonna
is-
shit
Yeah,
on
that's
the
not
thing.
gonna-
I guess it would be a bonus action.
You're gonna do that,
That's
and
what I
it's
do in
gonna
the
be
best
like,
thinking.
oh, fucking gross, and it's gonna get off your back.
My best ideas come to me when I'm shitting, so.
Yeah. So I'm pulling out 2 of my javelins, and I'm gonna fucking try to stab at this fucking thing.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah,
Yourself in the back.
go for it.
But I've got chainmail. I'm cool.
All right, give me
He
a roll.
literally just said, I got an idea. I'm going to stab myself in the back.
That's a 13 on the first swing. I'm gonna use my 2. Did that hit?
No.
No.
Like
Okay.
severs nerves and like.
Yeah, the
It hit
first
something.
one you missed
Paralyzed from the
completely.
neck down.
Bonus action.
Dragonborn.
I'm gonna go for it with the.
Do you have like action surge or something, or is that
It's 2 weapon fighting. I don't get my bonus, but as
Okay.
long as they're light melee weapons,
okay?
I can do it. I don't get as good a bonus.
Okay, go for it.
So I think it's just a straight D20. 16.
Okay, so you bring the second one back, and you hear like a little squelch, and you pull your javelin up, and it's like stuck on there, kind of like a kebab.
Ah.
Kebab.
I
Kebab.
think I got I was about to go with that accent. Oh man, I think I got him. Is that the last one?
That is the last one.
And then goes like this and just goes like.
You know, I mean, like, I prefer it cooked, but yeah,
Well,
we're
you have
not
fire
far
breath,
off.
don't you?
Well, yeah, but I can only use it once per long rest. So
I think
don't wanna-
barbecue is a good reason to use your fire breath.